Yay! Hey, give us some kind of music because we just sitting here. Get the people on YouTube something to listen to. Gotta play something.
Man, if y'all like lemonade, man, y'all got to get y'all some of this from Trader Joe's. I'm about to promo Trader Joe's right now. Get you some of this fresh squeezed lemonade. Put you some vodka in there, and you'll be good to go.
Oh man, welcome to my world.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
I've been on that. See, my thing is, so look, I ain't really no big vodka drinker, so I don't want to get my whole recipe, but I go get that. I'll get that lemonade, Trader Joe's. But if I can't make it to Trader Joe's, I'll go get a Wendy's lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Ice, no ice, and then I'll get some, mix that with the Douce and my other things.
Yeah.
To make my Arnold from Palmdale. So I've been on the lemonade. That Trader Joe's lemonade go crazy, man.
Yeah, dude.
But speaking of something freshly squeezed, y'all saw the Bucs Stadium for the Super Bowl?
Nope.
Yeah, I saw what it looked like.
That shit dope.
Yeah, it's all right.
You don't want to give us credit. It was dope when they had Super Bowl 50 in Levi's. That was dope.
It was all right.
Oh, here you go. The national championship and the Super Bowl the same year. That shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah, it's still not a football stadium.
I agree.
I think it's an entertainment stadium,
I went and
not a
watched
football stadium.
The Pat 16. Yeah, I watched the Pat 16 championship game in there. That shit felt horrible.
Me and Caleb went to the Pac-12 title game with Oregon and Arizona when Mariota was there.
Okay, so yeah, I went the year after you because I went to I think it was Colorado State and Washington.
We went to another one the year after. It was Utah and somebody else.
Oh, it was Utah. It was Utah and Washington. My bad. It was Utah and Washington. You're right. It was Utah and Washington. Because I thought it was
Was it Washington or Washington State?
I think it was Washington because they
I remember two red teams.
Oh, well then that might be the year after I went then. Because I think I went I either went 2016 or 17. It was one of them years. It was one of my early years at Stanford because I got the tickets because of Stanford.
Huh.
Yeah, I worked at Stanford, so I got the tickets for free.
Can you get on camera?
I'm
Or are you driving?
I'm trying to make my way home.
Can we look at something other than Jameis Winston and Sharp?
I think you understand how deep this rivalry goes, bro. As soon as they switched division, they was our rival, bro. I don't think you understand that. That's why the Packers game was so beautiful. That's why I feel like we're going to win that bitch. Because the Packers was our rival, too. Because Brett Favre and Warren Sapp, that's how they became so tight, because our rivalry. Because we were in the same division. That's what I kept trying to tell you. I didn't remember why our rivalry was so deep, but I kept telling you, I'm like, bro, we used to have a rivalry. And he was like, how the fuck y'all? I was like, trying to tell you. So you'll understand how deep my rivalry for the Saints and the fucking Packers run for me.
Believe me, man. It's like my hatred for the Raiders and anywhere Tom Brady goes.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So now you can understand why I got the picture up. This ain't for you. This ain't for y'all.
This is straight for me.
If I put a picture up for you, it would be that revenge season 2020. And Match 6, I could just put your record up. Like, that's pretty much it. You ain't got to put, like, no pictures.
Sorry, y'all still got to win the Super Bowl. There's one thing to make it. You still got to win it.
We got that, Chief.
I have chosen to just evaluate fairly and wait to talk shit until after the game. Up until then, for this show and for Friday's show, up until Super Bowl, I will be fairly judging, down the middle, unbiased. And after the Super Bowl, depending on the outcome, will depend on what I will do.
So one thing I can say before we start the show officially, one thing, I got to get one of y'all to admit this shit. But as much shit as I've been talking about my pass rush all year, they showed up in the playoffs just as much as I've been talking shit about them all year.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. So
Can
my
they
thing
get
is,
to Mahomes?
I think we can, because we got him once last game. Like I said, the last time we lost was them. So that's why this game's so beautiful. That was the last time.
You're gonna need to get him much more than once this game.
I understand that, but to be honest with you, not really. His marbles. I don't think his marbles rolling right now, bro. I don't think they're rolling in the right direction. I think he got just enough to pass, but I think if you hit that boy like unofficially, because I really don't want it to happen, because I want to see him play full and I want to see a good ass Super Bowl. But
that's what I'm hoping for. At least a good game and Tom Brady losing. That's all I'm hoping for. If we can have that, greatest Super Bowl of all time, potentially.
I'm with you on that, but Tom Brady winning will make it the greatest Super Bowl of all time. If they jump out on us like they did first game and then we come back and win, greatest Super Bowl of all time, bro. I don't know what you saying because you don't like Tom Brady, but let this man Joe Montana with fucking 6 rings. You'll be fucking screwed.
I would be ecstatic.
Exactly. So
I would be absolutely happy.
Get your hatred off. I told you you don't hate my team. So just chill. Like this wasn't like Brady fucking came out and became Brady of 2000 like 6 or 7 when they fucking were undefeated. This like Brady, like you said, managing the game. Brady been fucking being acceptable, managing the game. And that's all we needed. And that's all I've been saying. That's all we need. We don't need too much. Because we had a great defense. I kept saying that. Jameis Winston was that terrible. That's what I kept saying. The very first year we get, granted, it's Brady, but it's old Brady. So, like I said, we got one of the fucking top 15 quarterbacks in the league, and we went to the fucking Super Bowl. It was Jameis Winston. All along. I've been trying to fucking tell y'all that.
Anything else?
I'm done. That was it. That's all I had.
I'm saving the rest of your rant for the show.
I mean, all I'm gonna do is talk shit about the game and like just make my points. You know what I'm saying? That was really it. Like that's all I got for as far as football. Like when we talked the bro shit. Now I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm really on the sticking to Florida versus Texas football. And y'all can in the YouTube, whether you're in the live or the rewatch gang or just regular watch on your own time game. Or you Facebook game. Put in the comments. Or you Instagram game. Put in the comments. Texas versus Florida football. Let's get a tally going. Let's get a tally going. Let's say that up whenever you want to tally them up. Start, like give it some time. Say it again.
I'm saying I'll put it up. We'll get a poll going.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like just set the time for, and then if you put it on Twitter, just like pin it to the top, and just let that be like one of the for like a good while, and see what people do. Because people gonna check out the page. You know what I'm saying? That way you keep track of people checking out the page, having that talent, because it counts the votes. That way you can assess your numbers. And then you can present that to people. You know what I'm saying? No. Am I not being heard? Yeah, I'm gone?
No, you're being heard. No, I'm trying to set all this up, and he said he's logging in currently.
Oh, okay. I'm like, ain't nobody say shit. I'm like, damn, am my shit cut out already?
It's like, no, I heard you. I was just, my bad.
I think I need to put a shit on the page. This is what I've been thinking. If you can bring one old rapper back, like their mindset and how they carried themselves, who would it be between Lil Wayne and Kanye West? Who would you pick to bring the old version of them back? But like bring them in modern terms and shit like that, but it's their mindset and how they carry themselves.
Kanye before he went nuts was putting out hits.
So do you not understand how many songs Lil Wayne was getting on? If you're gonna go music wise,
you asked me to choose. You asked me to choose which one. Lil Wayne would be cool too. I'm just saying,
no,
like.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, here he is. Connected.
Oh.
You there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Corey?
What's up, Josh? How you doing, man?
It's a little surreal talking to you, man. Last time I talked to you, you were, I think, in kindergarten.
Yeah, it's been Bible way days.
I know, right? Is the video up or is it just your voice this time?
No.
How did it? Okay. We gotta mute him. Okay. There he goes.
Turn some lights on.
The Colorado State background.
Sure. There we go.
Is that a Calgary jersey?
No, this is Colorado. Right
Colorado jersey. I was like, oh, okay. I haven't
I
seen.
need to give me a Calgary one though. Things
I
pretty.
was about to say,
Right,
going over there playing with the Stampeders now.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You might need to get used to that team.
Get used to the cold out there too, man. I heard it's cold. But what
Have you?
huh?
Oh, man, just getting through life. We got this started a little while ago. Last year, we've been just trying to, build the brand.
For sure.
Doing this, talking to a bunch of people, and getting their stories, how everything went down, and what's going on now. Just simple conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing too crazy. Something we can just lay back and be real with each other and everything.
For sure. I like it.
Yeah, man. All right, let's get this going because people have already. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the All Pro JAFFO, episode 57, and how ironic it is to be episode number 57. It is February 2nd, 2021, coming to you live from the Coach Nish Zoom room here on YouTube. We'll break it down, we'll break ground. This episode brought to you by Groundbreaking Enterprises. Together, we can form a groundbreaking solution. I'm your host, JP. Alongside me, the best DJ in the entire West Coast, Mr. DJ Mad Sticks.
What up?
The 6'10" beast from the Southeast, Mr. Country K. If you can unmute yourself, man. I know you're there. Okay. He's there, ladies and gentlemen. Just trust me, he's there. And the other guy you see here is, in my opinion, a Del Rio, Texas legend. There he is. There's Country K. Of course, when I'm introducing the man, he comes in. But in my opinion, the Del Rio legend, because from what I've seen and what I know of the history of Del Rio, Texas athletics, not a whole lot comes out of there, you know? So having this guy here with us today, it's like I talked to him a little bit earlier. Last time I talked to him and actually saw him in person, he was in kindergarten. And we were over at Bible Way Christian Academy. Remember his 2 older brothers?
Just one, Zach.
Just one. Yeah, your older brother. He was playing for Del Rio at that time. So he went to Colorado State. He was a 6th-round draft pick by the Oakland Raiders, and now he is playing for the Calgary Stampeders at linebacker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Corey James. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm good, man. I'm good. Good to see you. Good to talk to you.
Good to see you. I know. It's been a very, very long time. How's the family? How's your mom doing?
She's doing good, man. She's doing good. She's going through it with the whole cancer and everything like that. But she's doing good. She's doing better.
Definitely. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I remember first.
So.
Yeah, like I remember first hearing about it, going, "Oh shoot!"
Yeah,
it just is, But good to know that she's doing good. For those who don't know, Corey's mom was my first grade teacher over at Bible Way Christian Academy there in Del Rio, Texas, our hometown. So I had to rep it today. I had to get the sweater.
It looked good.
Before I get this gear, I got to thank my mom. She always goes down to Del Rio for my grandma's birthday and everything like that. So she tries to bring me back gear every time.
That's definitely a sweet sweater, though. I wish I had one.
Oh, dude, just go back to Del Rio. They're everywhere.
I better
But
back these days. Shoot.
well, I mean, life goes on, man. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. But if you ever go back, trust me, it's everywhere. It's just like old times. It's
Yeah,
just everywhere.
yeah, I bet.
That city has definitely grown though from when we were kids.
I know.
That's for sure.
You heard they got that Panda Express and stuff like that. Chick-fil-A now is popping off over there. So
It's starting to grow, which is good. It's good to see as small a town as it was, to see it grow and kind of flourish. It's a good thing to see.
yeah.
So I got to talk about it real quick because Kay and I have always had this little thing about what's better, Texas football or Florida football. Right?
You already know.
Obviously, the competition, is something fierce. But I was telling him it's so big over in Texas, and I give Del Rio as an example. When we were kids, the team was bad. Just hadn't won a game and God knows how long from when my mom was in high school, hadn't won a game. But every single Friday, the stands are packed. Whether it was a losing season or a winning season, the stands were always packed. The town was shut down. Everyone supported the high school. Now, I don't know how many losing. Go ahead.
All right, you can hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
All right, so the question is that a
Okay, you driving around, man, it's killing. I think his question was what would you think in your opinion would be considered better or what considered like either Texas football or Florida football?
Shoot, that's a no-brainer for me,
If you
man.
can settle our debate.
I gotta go with Texas, man. Definitely. I know Florida got some speed and everything like that, but I mean, Texas the real deal, you know what I mean? So just growing up there and stuff like that, gotta go with Texas.
So talk the last thing I had heard really from Del Rio High School. See, he's in and out all the time. His connection is just drives us freaking nuts sometimes, man. But when we talk about the high school and we talk about the history, the last time I checked, when you were there, y'all were in the friggin' state playoffs.
No, we didn't make it all the way to the state playoffs, but we made it to like third round and got beat by San Antonio Clark.
Mm.
So they was a powerhouse back then, but yeah, San Antonio or those San Antonio teams and stuff like that was a powerhouse. But yeah, we made it all the way to like through the third round kind of thing and lost in the third round. So that was like the first time that we've been like in the playoffs and like that far kind of thing since I think what's his name? Brown. Shoot. He was a quarterback. I forgot his first name, but Mr. Brown though. He was a like back in like 1993 or something like that. He kind of won like the
in 93.
Yeah.
When I remember in 93, I was 2 years old.
Yeah,
so
it's been that long, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Since Del Rio kind of like made the playoffs and went that far and stuff. So definitely that just shows like how small Del Rio is and like the talent that we have there. I mean, it's like a damn near like a 20 year drought type thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's always history making when you can, end a drought like that. Me and Kay played over for San Jose City College and they hadn't won a conference championship or a bowl game for that matter and God knows how long. So when we went there and did that, like the feeling of having to bring some sort of pride and some sort of history making thing to your school.
Yeah.
It definitely feels good. So putting Del Rio on the map, it made me proud when I heard about it. I know that going like, I know nobody knows where the hell Del Rio is, but nobody would be able to point it on a map. But hey, yeah, we got people out there. So then you go to Colorado State.
Mm-hmm.
You go from being a Ram to staying a Ram. Was that in the decision making, or How'd that whole process go?
That was actually on my only offer. So like I tore my ACL like like my junior season going into my senior season like that. Kind of like in that May kind of thing. May of my like junior year. And kind of played on it and everything like that. And I felt like I was doing okay and everything like that, but I wasn't, 100% and everything like that. So I know what Colorado was looking at me, CSU, some other schools, but yeah, like I remember like I was supposed to go on a visit to Colorado, but I think they heard about my knee and kind of dropped me right there and everything like that. But I mean, I know Colorado State was about to send me to like a what they call like a prep school, kind of like an army school kind of thing, a little JUCO army school type thing. But eventually, like I know they came down and met my parents and everything like that, and met my hometown and decided to offer me a scholarship, a little gray shirt type thing, for for the next year and everything like that. So very grateful that CSU took a chance on me and everything like that. And had a very good time. I mean, I really enjoyed my time at CSU. Met some great people, and even I don't know if a lot of people know, but like I don't know if you know him, but Kevin Pierre-Louis, I know he was a safety back in the safety and a running back at Del Rio. Both of us kind of got off.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, Kevin Pierre-Louis. But
okay.
Yeah. He was a baller, definitely. But yeah,
is he the one in the profile picture? Both of you guys signing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That was so yeah. We definitely we went there at the same time together and kind of started together kind of thing too. And it was just comforting, to have a familiar face in the building with you and everything like that. So
definitely. I'm sure that might have had something to do with CSU's decision making, having two guys from, especially a small town,
True.
Going into D1 school, that's a big change.
True.
So having somebody that's a familiar face with you is definitely a plus. Whether that was part of their decision making or not. Again, both of you guys well deserving of getting those scholarships. But I'm sure that definitely made you feel a whole lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
Going into a college career, which, I mean, you definitely made the most of it, my friend. 4th on the Rams all-time list, 24 sacks. I saw you were number 31. Were you still at linebacker, or did they have you at safety?
No, I was kind of all over the field. So I played DN and linebacker, outside linebacker, and kind of put me at middle linebacker too towards the end of my career. So definitely was all over like the front 7 area kind of thing.
Definitely that hybrid guy that they had everywhere.
So yeah.
But I mean, I'm looking at this as stampeders.com. They had a full profile and it made it very easy to do the research. Yeah, I mean, 24 sacks, 230 total tackles, 41.5 for a loss, 4 forced fumble, a recovery. I mean, again, you made the most out of everything that you did there at CSU. So it was cool to see that. And then the big moment, which I've never seen it. I might have to go back and research when the last time it happened was. But with the 194th pick in the 6th round, the Oakland Raiders select Corey James.
Yes,
Pop up, Del Rio, Texas, hometown. I'm losing my shit. I'm calling my mom like, hey, Corey just got drafted. Like, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Like, what is going on right? That's like, I've never seen anybody from Del Rio make it to that point. The only other person that I know that's actually made kind of a name really outside, that's from Del Rio, he went to bobsledding, in the Olympics.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was like, how are you from Del Rio, Texas, and you got on the Olympic bobsled team? Like, how? I don't know how that worked out, but
hey, Jamaica made it.
I mean, I guess anything is possible, but seeing you getting drafted, I mean, for me, hometown pride, I felt really freaking good to see you getting drafted. That was a good I'm sure for a whole lot of people, it was. But for you, what was that whole process like? What was the feeling of like, holy shit, I just got drafted to the NFL?
I mean, shoot, it was definitely surreal. I remember like I was like after the pro day, and I had a great pro day and everything, and I was taking flights out to see different teams so they can do, because I didn't get invited to the combine, so
Damn shame, dude.
it was like
I'm sorry. That's a damn. You finished fourth all time in any school's list.
Yeah.
Come on, that.
But I mean, it
NFL, you got to fix your shit. I'm sorry. You got to get the right people in these damn combines, because that's a damn shame.
So yeah, so like I killed my pro day, and then after the pro day, like a lot of teams started reaching out to my agent, and yeah, I was going like I was visiting different teams, and doing physical. They was doing physicals on me, and watching my highlight tape, so to speak, kind of thing, or whatever the team put up of me, type thing. And really like they was very like giving me like very encouraging words, say like, yeah, I'm gonna get drafted, and different things like that. Don't be surprised, how I guess how you go, kind of thing. So I was thinking, pretty good stuff. I was thinking at least, third round or something like that, kind of thing.
they were feeding you those nice whispers that made you think, oh, I might be getting second, third round here. Looking good.
but yeah, so like after so like draft day, like after the first two rounds go by, I'm like thinking like, yeah, this might be my day, type thing. And third round passes by, fourth round, nothing, no calls. I'm talking to my agent, and he's like seeing if he's heard or anything like that, but nothing from him. And you got like all the way to like the fifth round. I think it was like that next day, and I was just a little stressed out, you know what I mean? I was like, dang, I might as well just, accept it. I'm going free agent type thing. So I was really I had to, go outside, shoot some hoops with my brother a little bit, and then eventually, like in the sixth round, like 190, 194 and everything, like I was at Sonic, like we just got done balling. I was getting what do you call it? The ocean water.
Long,
yeah,
whatever burgers there. Sonic was like a staple in Del Rio.
They got that 2 to, what is it, 2 to 4, the happy hour special.
There we go.
So I was going over there, getting hooked up and everything, and then finally, got the call over there. So it was definitely like got a chance to talk to the GM, and then the head coach, and the linebackers coach, and it was definitely surreal, so to speak, just to hear their voices and stuff like that. So like it's it's really happening, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So definitely enjoyed my experience.
So I mean, you get drafted by the Raiders. As you can see,
I see it.
Look, I was happy you were drafted. I wasn't so happy that it was to the Raiders. I was like, oh, he could have came to us. He could have came anywhere else. He had to go. All right, this is one of those situations I got to root for the guy and not for the team.
Yeah.
And I mean, as you were there, it's saying 26 games, 14 of them starts, and 104 tackles and forcing two. I remember watching those games going like, he's fucking killing it right now. And that's why I say, like, the irony of it, of this being episode 57, is because with the Raiders, you were number 57. So I literally just realized it as I was setting out, going, okay, this is 50. Oh, it would work out that way. That's pretty cool. But seeing you on the field going just like, oh, like he's putting in work. Like he's looking good. And then boom, on the IR. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's a run, because when I look at it, dude, I was playing Madden and trading you to my team every single time, because I was looking at it going, I know he's on the IR right now, but the fact that they basically like waived you, it kind of made me further hate the team a little bit more. I mean, and you can say this because you're not there. How shitty was that stadium, really? Was the facilities as bad as they say they were?
Horrible. Horrible. So, but yeah, I'm definitely upset that I missed out on Vegas and seeing the whole new stadium and everything like that. But I mean, it was like, I mean, it was definitely horrible. That I'm glad they freaking got rid of the whole facility over there in Oakland. So
That was because you hear the horror stories of like the visiting teams and everything like that. Like,
I heard there was like
so
rats
you want to
and
hear.
stuff like that in the stands and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, how does this happen? That's Oakland for you. So.
Hey, I mean, they're in Vegas now, and it's a nice stadium, but hey, it doesn't matter when the team continues to just collapse. So that's my own opinion about it.
Yeah.
But you're with Calgary now. You're with the Stampeders in CFL, getting that another opportunity. You signed, I believe, it says here March 31st, 2020 of last year.
Yeah.
But y'all didn't have the season. We've talked to guys before, like Brandon Rutley, who's running back for the BC Lions right now. And, even he said that, yeah, they weren't having the season. And I think, Kay, one of his questions off air was, how are they, since you guys didn't have a season, how did they kind of negotiate that contract? Or was it like, okay, we know we're not doing anything, so basically this year is null and void, but we're talking about 2021 and on,
Yeah.
type of thing?
Yeah, I know they sent me like another contract like early January, um, just like the new terms and or negotiate. It's kind of the same terms and stuff like that, but they're just pretty much bringing me back, like how you said it was like the whole last year or last season's uh, season was like canceled and everything like that. So they just had to just I guess kind of re-sign me and everything like that, and make sure everything was still good. So I think that's what they're doing right now is like signing all free agents and different people like that they think they're gonna play still and everything like that. So yeah.
So what have you been doing like off season wise? It was like, you're staying it's obviously it's hard to during these times to actually like go out and do full on get in shape. Like, what have you been doing in the off season to kind of stay at least in somewhat of shape to get back to where you can get moving again?
So out here, I know like so I got like a 24-hour membership. Usually like I'll go to a facility type thing like Exos or Bomberitos, or even like I know out here whenever I was out here like training for last year, like I was going to this place called Lando's facility. So usually I'll go to a performance facility just to get ready and everything. But I mean I just decided to take a chance on myself, and like right now I don't have like an agent or nothing like that, so I'm negotiating my contract by myself and really just working out by myself. Like I go to 24-hour fitness Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and that seems to get the job done right now. And then like I got a field, a little park right next to where I live at. So like every Monday, every Tuesday, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm getting on the field. And I've been, I feel like I've been playing for a good while and everything like that. So I kind of know how my body works and stuff. And I feel like I'm, getting it done and really feel like I'm in like some good shape. I started doing some yoga and stuff like that too on the side, which helps.
Always does the body well.
Yep.
Always does the body well. Yeah.
So just started that, and it's definitely like I could feel it like in my whole body. Like usually my knee will ache every once in a while, but like ever since the yoga and eating right and stuff, I've been feeling pretty healthy and feel like that's why, and that's really why I've been wanting give it another shot, because I feel like I'm pretty healthy to hopefully make it back to the the NFL and everything like that. So that's definitely my goal for right now. So
if anybody on the Niners is watching this, fucking pay attention to this. Pay a fucking attention.
Now, they had me.
We're at some point we're gonna need something.
they had me on a workout. I think it was like last year, sometime last year, but nothing.
Oh, we did? Niners did?
Yeah, I think it was what
Kyle,
December.
I'm gonna have to make a phone call to John Lynch or somebody. I'm gonna have to do that's. So
I just felt like I wasn't ready. I wasn't in the best shape, and everything like that. So I think that's kind of what happened with that. I feel like I'm ready.
It was what was it like an ACL or was it?
So it was so I had a meniscus tear like in training camp, and I got it fixed up or got it taken out, and came back like third game of my last year with the Raiders and stuff like that. So I missed, or third week, my bad, third week. So I missed like all preseason game, and then it was ready to come back like that first week, and then kind of aggravated it again like that fourth week. I think it's kind of like some cartilage damage a little bit kind of thing. So really was limping around and really just didn't get a full chance to get healthy. And my
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
You go.
Oh no. Oh, he was just getting rolling. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, had a little bit of a technical difficulty. He in mid conversation, Corey just kind of cut out there. I don't know what happened, but
No, that's fine.
we're gonna try and get back on with him.
Oh, he cut out?
Yeah, it just flat out cut us. I don't know if he was on a computer and it just died out or what happened. I don't know, but he was on a roll right there. God damn.
I think Zoom been doing that lately because I was on Zoom the other day on a conference call and it just shut off. Like it just.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Could it be? No, because then he came into here. It would have been able to go as long as we wanted.
Oh yeah, because I know some of them got some time limits. Because I paid for it for a second. I'm like, I don't use it enough to keep paying every month.
I paid for it, and
okay.
Since we're in this room, we're able to go as long as we want.
Yeah, it should be able to go. Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, here he is. Here he comes. He's back. We had to fill in the dead air time.
All right, I'm glad because I want to just make the one point because I had asked this question because you were saying about your home stadium how it used to be packed. I'll ask, is it because of Texas football or is it because there's nothing else to do there? That's just one question. I want to say that to both of y'all because you're both from Del Rio. I just want to let y'all know that. And secondly, the whole city used to shut down for Lakeland games. The whole city.
Yeah.
So, and Lakeland's a little bigger than Del Rio, so.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah, size of the city, but the fact remains the same. Most of the city was pretty much at the game.
I mean we're a small town too, but my school has beat St. Thomas multiple times. They done came out here and beat De La Salle. They done went to Ohio and beat Xavier. Thank you.
So he went to Lakeland, which is where pretty much a shit ton of like basically you got the Pouncey twins and
okay.
Well, Chris Rainey and all of them, like you just
got some athletes.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna name people off, but you forgot about Jamar Taylor, you forgot about Paul Wilson, you forgot Steve Wilkes.
I was
Brown.
Just naming a few, man. That's what I'm saying. Like you guys
about to go through the whole roster.
You know what I mean? Hello. Hey, look.
You got to remember the small.
A bunch of people, but it's pointless.
You got to remember the small town that we're from was a little different. A little different in our small town. Our little community of like 50,000 people, maybe.
Yeah, slim pickings, boy, for athletes and stuff like that. Really nobody wasn't, unless it was like, I feel like if the base, mostly like people from the base, if they had like kids that were like in the high school level and everything like that, then we would get like some pretty good athletes. But other than that, man, it was like hit or miss for years and stuff like that. So years of time.
There was a long period of time there where athletics were, because I remember going to a track meet. I think like one of the last few years that I was living there. I went there with my dad and my mom, and I forget who it was that the meet was against. But all I remember was watching their team just glide all the way around the track. And then dude leaves. Oh, crap. Here comes our guy. A little bit later, I think that team might have gotten lapped like 2 or 3 times. I don't know. It was pretty embarrassing, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, that's what makes kind of the whole thing of you getting to that next level. It makes, that hometown pride feeling of, we got somebody out. We got somebody who went out and actually, did something. But when it comes back to the knee, real quick, because I tore pretty much everything in my knee. I tore my ACL, MCL, all that stuff. What sucked was it was kind of a misdiagnosis at first. He said it was just like a PCL or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here walking on a torn ACL trying to do, 2 months later, it just keeps buckling on me. So my whole thing from the knee injury was it was hard for me mentally to get over that. I was very defensive of it. Like it was good. I can go, but very defensive, like just kind of babied the shit out of it, to be completely honest. But I mean, I'm free to admit my mental mindset when it came to that, not strong at all. So what did you have to do? Because obviously it's physical, but mental is a big part in an injury like that, especially on your knee when you're playing football.
Mm-hmm.
So what was things that you had to get through in order to kind of keep moving forward?
Sure. So yeah, like I know it would like swell up on me and stuff like that whenever I would work out. So it would make it, hard for me to bend and, do like squats and different lower body stuff like that. So felt like I was losing a lot of power, but and I was getting, different shots and different things like that. I don't know if you heard of like PRP and PP, stuff like that. So really, was doing that, but really didn't seem to do the trick for me. But I don't know. I guess really like over the last couple of years, I guess I just gave it some time, and now it's starting, feel a lot better and everything like that. I don't know if it's just like the food that I've been eating or something like that, and I don't know, like not lifting as heavy kind of thing, but yeah, like my knees been feeling pretty good, which is why I want to, give it another shot and especially, in Calgary or in the Canadian, in the Canadian league and everything like that. Like, I know the pay is not as high as, the NFL, but I mean, I feel like it just shows like I really want to, play and, really don't care about, how much money I'm going to get, but really just feel like I got another shot to, help the team out and different stuff like that. So
I just had that. Oh, when the XFL comes back. Oh, man, when they come back and everything. If you're not on an NFL team by the time the XFL comes back.
Yeah,
because we've been talking about that going. They're looking like they might turn into almost like a farm system for the NFL.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I definitely like, I know whenever the AAF league came out, I think it was like the year before the XFL, like they asked me to play in that one, but I just wasn't, mentally ready. I didn't think my knee was ready and stuff like that. So definitely, had to give us some years of thinking and different things like that.
Well, good thing you didn't do that, because a lot of guys didn't get paid for that season. So you lucked out when it came to that. So you don't even feel bad for doing that one, because I'm sure a lot of people regretted joining that league.
But
that was
I did hear the XFL. Like some of my buddies right now playing, and I did hear the XFL was pretty good. Like they take care of their players and stuff like that pretty well. So that's
The Rock owns it now, so get a whole lot of WWE references going on in there. I can tell you that.
I know, right?
It's gonna be pretty insane.
Gonna be exciting.
But so
XFL.
he said XFL something. I didn't hear what he said. But I'm looking at the jersey and I'm trying to figure out, and I'm only gonna assume that it's because you've been living there for a long time. How the hell did you become a Colorado Avalanche fan?
This is a Christmas.
Is it just the jersey, or
It's actually a Christmas present for my girl. So I guess she's trying to convert me to, a Broncos fan and an Avalanche fan and Nuggets fan, all that other stuff. But it's definitely hard. I know the Avalanche really. I don't think they pretty that good. They really ain't that good and everything. Besides, the basketball team kind of thing. So I'll probably root for the Nuggets if anything. But other sports.
Who's your original teams?
Falcons and Cowboys. The Cowboys from Texas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, I'm from Texas too. That doesn't mean I have to go for them. But what? Oh man,
definitely gotta keep it with a Texas.
Both got some.
God damn it, Kay.
I said both y'all have.
Yep. See, it ain't meant for you. It ain't meant for you to rumble on.
For you to finish saying. That's what it is.
the Cowboy guys have spoken.
Damn it. I mean, at least it was we're just gonna say Falcons. I'm just gonna go with Falcons. Yeah, because I in all good consciousness, I just can't support that decision, Corey. I just can't.
They've been making some dumb moves lately. Like I could have sworn they was gonna make it to the playoffs this year and everything, but damn shame, man. Damn shame.
See what I mean?
Yeah. To San Fran should have made it too, but
yeah, injuries and quarterback questions are looming right now in San Francisco. They're talking about making plays for Deshaun Watson and all this. I don't know what the hell's going on with the team right now.
No, Deshaun Watson would be a good fit for San Fran though. That'll look good.
See, I'm not the only one that thinks it. Kay, better watch out. He's a Tampa Bay Bucks fan, so he's loving life right now.
Yeah. I would be.
We've been having to deal with his shit for the last few weeks.
It's definitely gonna be an exciting game though. Like you got Patrick Mahomes and the GOAT, so definitely gonna be exciting. We'll see what happens.
Who are you picking?
I gotta go with my boy Shaq Barrett and his team and everything.
God damn.
I mean, I'm just supporting my teammate and stuff. So we'll see what happens. I know the Chiefs got a really good squad, but I mean, it's hard to bet against the GOAT kind of thing. So.
Yeah, they've been saying that for 20 years. Thanks. I just keep reiterating that. I can keep hearing it in my dreams. That's fine. We're good. We just haven't been having to deal with that shit. Kay's got. I know you can't really hear him, but I know he's got the biggest fucking smile on his face right now. I know he's got the biggest smile. But so we were once talking before we let you go. We were talking about it going. We talked to Brandon Rutley of BC Lions. I know you're a linebacker for the Stampeders. I'm just saying. It would be cool to have some content to watch two guys that we've talked to on the show to go in and have a battle with each other. So, just saying, y'all can lay a few highlights. We can present that on the show.
Hey,
that'd be highly appreciated.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with going in to Calgary with the mindset the ball. So hopefully gonna have a few plays for people to watch and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens though.
You thinking Grey Cup?
I'm hoping so, man. That'll definitely be pretty cool. So Get my
Shoot
first,
for the highest goal. First year in the CFL, wins a freaking Grey Cup with the Stampeders.
championship ring on my finger, man. That would be awesome.
Hey, that'd be freaking good. And I know Del Rio would be sitting there and cheering, my friend.
Good.
Tell the whole family I said hi. Give your mom and everybody my love. My mom says hello and everything. Well, go ahead,
Hey,
Kay.
before you go, I do have one question. But while I'm on my Wi-Fi, I am at home now. So
Finally.
all right, my bad. All right. So when you was at Colorado State, right?
Yeah.
Were you there during the time when they went to the Pac-12 chip?
You said that to the Pac-12 or what? The Vegas Bowl or what? Whenever they played the Pac-12?
No, it was like the Pac-12 championship game.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think CSU's ever made it that far.
So it might have been Utah. So all right, I will try and figure it out before you had got on.
Yeah. We played Utah.
We're trying to figure out who Washington played when I had went to watch them when it was at Levi's, and I was trying to figure out whether if it was Colorado State or Utah.
Yeah, way to bring it up, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, my bad. Go ahead.
Well, he's just being a prick. That's basically what he's doing. That's what he likes to do. But yeah, man. Again, give everybody over there my love. Tell them I said hi. Yeah, I miss everybody down there. I try to get down there as much as I can to kind of see. I still talk to Jerry Venezuela and everybody.
Okay.
Down there. So, but yeah, give all the love and support to your mom, man.
For sure.
I miss her. She's the best first grade teacher I could fucking ever ask for. Honestly.
Nah, will do.
Taught me a lot. And real quick before we go, I got to give one story of a memory that I have of when we were kids.
Go ahead.
So I don't know how it happened, but I remember your mom and my mom talking, and I somehow ended up at y'all's house. Okay, so we're hanging out, we're playing, and next thing you know, you and your brother are teaching me how to ride a bike. Y'all are riding the bike all around the backyard, and I'm sitting there kind of like, don't really have all this down just yet. And both of you guys were literally just sitting there teaching me how to ride a bike. And then a few weeks later, I used that information to help me when I got on my other bike with my grandpa and my dad.
Okay.
And so appreciate it, man. You see, we're connected in something. We haven't talked since you were in kindergarten, but shit, man, you taught me how to fucking ride a bike. So hey, I appreciate you, man.
It's definitely a credit to my pops, man. Like he definitely taught me a lot and stuff like that. I mean, he definitely introduced me to the game of football. So definitely gotta give it up to the pops. So yeah.
Absolutely, man. Again, give everybody my love. I appreciate you coming on, and we'll have you on again soon, man, especially during the season. Get some updates. See how you're doing.
Sure. All right, big dog. We'll do.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome again Mr. Corey James. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you, bro.
Easy. All right, y'all.
See you again.
All right.
Be easy.
Later. It's good, man. It's fucking a little bit of nostalgia because, again, grew up with the guy basically. Well, not like obviously grew up. I was there until I was like 8 years old, basically 8, 9 years old. But it's cool to see somebody from your hometown. I mean, obviously, Casey's, a lot of people make it from his hometown. But for me, you don't really get to see a whole lot of people, make it. So it was good to see him do it. And I'm glad he's getting back into it and doing his thing with the CFL. What the hell is... Jesus Christ. We're about to have 2 of these fuckers now. What is going on, Kay? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with him.
I was getting on my computer.
He changes the picture. Back
I'm
to the
turning off
Aaron
the
Rodgers,
virtual
Conor
background,
McGregor
'cause it's-
picture.
that was the last picture I had up when I was on my computer. I'm taking it off right now.
There it is. Okay. You got your Wi-Fi and everything. You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm on my laptop. It ranges all the way to the car. And I was trying to get set up as he was getting on. I'm telling you, I was literally Jeff Gordonson, my alias.
Well, but yeah, like I said, it was good talking to the guy again. Yeah, so we'll have him on again definitely at some point. Keep updates with him. It's good to see a Del Rio guy doing good things for himself. But yeah, so before we get into the topics of the day, finish the day off strong, and then on Friday we'll make our picks for Super Bowl. Probably what a lot of people on Twitter and the sports world are calling a blockbuster trade. Matt Stafford is a Los Angeles Ram traded
guys.
for.
See you tomorrow.
Huh? What?
People's leaving his house.
Oh.
Hey, I'm going back.
Like,
I'm
wait,
traveling. I'm traveling with my laptop.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, Matthew Stafford gets traded to the Rams for Jared Goff, 2 first-round picks, which I didn't even know the Rams had, and basically a bucket of balls for Matthew Stafford to go over there. Jared Goff is now the Detroit Lion. Jared Goff went and said, "It's nice to be in a place that appreciates me. Let's just be real, Goff. You're a Bridgeway quarterback until the next guy comes in. You're not the future solution for the Detroit Lions." Okay. But I'm going to be completely real with you. That is not the reason why they got you. You were just something that because McVay really didn't want you on his team anymore. So you were just like an added bonus. Exactly. You see that? I think that was the whole thing. Kay sent me a message that said apparently a leaked text came out from the group message, and Jared Goff said that he would lay some pipe on Sean McVay's girlfriend, which I'm sure sent a big old rift through the locker room, and that's one of the reasons why Jared Goff is gone. Allegedly, that's the reason, or one of the reasons why Goff is gone. But Matthew Stafford on the Rams now. He's back there with his boy Clayton Kershaw, who he grew up with. So, good for Matthew Stafford. Good for the Rams. Good for Sean McVay. He doesn't have to deal with Jared Goff's bullshit anymore. He sends him to a shitty team that's probably not going to go anywhere for the next 5 to 10 years still. And, the Lions will be the Lions. So, yeah, that trade went down. And I don't know how to feel about this.
You tripping, firstly.
What?
You're tripping because if you think the Lions going to be sorry with all them damn picks, you're tripping. You're tripping if you think they're going to be sorry for all them years with all them picks.
Yeah.
You got to be tripping.
I'm sorry. If you can't win with Stafford and fucking Megatron.
What are you talking about? First off, I was making this case. I was like, granted, they O-line was.
They've never had a good O-line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it backwards. I said the defense was okay, but the O-line was trash. That's what I said.
Yeah, their O-line has never been.
At the same time,
that's something you would think they need to address, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like they're gonna because they already got a good wide receiver, right? And Marvin. They have quality receivers.
Jones and Galladay.
I ain't gonna say quality.
Well, if they keep Galladay.
Yeah. They probably keep him. I
hope so.
Then you know what I mean. They can get players in the draft that fills the other gaps.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The way I look at it, with the Rams is they basically got a tougher quarterback. Because let's be real, Matthew Stafford is a pretty tough fucking quarterback. He takes hits, he gets back up, he gets in and does his thing. Now, Goff, on the other hand, you hit him a little too hard, he's out. He's done. If you're the Lions, sorry, go ahead.
I also sent you a video of Shannon Sharp reading off Matthew Stafford's injury history.
Right, but he still played through pretty much most of those injuries.
Okay.
Goff did not.
Okay.
I'm just saying Goff is, and I'm sorry, any quarterback is going to get banged up when you don't have an offensive line. But if you have, when you're talking about like a toughness factor and a QB, Matthew Stafford definitely has that. Jared Goff does not. So they're going to need to invest heavy in that offensive line if they're going to want to keep Goff even, remotely healthy. And again, that's something that Detroit, for some odd reason, has never had. They've never had a solid offensive line. Why they haven't addressed that issue, I don't know if it's the Ford family's decision or what, but they need to fix that issue pronto. Otherwise, they're never going to win. They're never going to get to the playoffs. You can have a good defense or whatever all you want. Shitty offensive line, you're never going to win. But, I mean, it is what it is. But, going to what I was saying, it just – I don't know how to think about this. Maybe you guys can help me because George Kittle came out today and basically went to bat for Jimmy G and said, we should keep him. We could win a Super Bowl with him.
You're supposed to.
Is he?
Yep.
Is he supposed to?
Yeah, if you're going to say y'all boys like that, and if they ask him, I don't think he just came out and just said that shit by himself. Somebody had to ask him a question.
So, hey, if anybody asks you about Jimmy, say, we want to keep Jimmy. We're good with him, no matter what happens.
Yeah. You're supposed to say that if they ask you what you going to say, no, trade him? The fuck? That's going to be fucked up. Then not everybody going to say what the fuck they want. You already got to start with McKinnon.
Brandon, hey, you know what? McKinnon, Derek, I went to bat for you a few times. Okay? I saw a lot of real good potential in you.
I told you.
After that video that I saw of you basically saying, fuck the Niners, that you're not coming back. I mean, you were never really here. So how you can come back from anything? Like, let's be real. You lost the starting job to Jeff Wilson Jr., the third string. You were supposed to be the guy. Mostert came up, beat you out. Coleman came up, beat you out. Wilson came up, beat you out. You couldn't stay healthy enough to even be relevant in the league anyway. So how you can go and say, fuck a team that took a chance on you to be the guy and you absolutely failed in those objectives. I'm sorry, sir. Good riddance. Bye. See you later. Let's see if another team will pick you up. I doubt it. But, I mean, hey, fuck the Niners, right? Yeah, until no team is fucking picking you up and you're going, I'm sorry. I need a job. I'll be the special teams guy. I'll be a gunner. I'll be whatever you want me to be. He's either going to do that or he's going to go off and just either do the XFL or something else, because who's going to pick up Jerick McKinnon? What team is going to pick up Jerick McKinnon right now? I'll wait.
A few.
Who?
A few.
Who?
I said a few.
Who? I said, like I said, I'll wait.
There's a lot of players that should not be in the league that's still in the league that's getting contracts.
You're right. Jerick McKinnon is one of them. He probably shouldn't
Granted,
be in the league.
Jerick McKinnon is not. He's not one of them players that be able to say shit like this and bounce back. I agree with you on that part. But I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
His ability.
He's nowhere near good enough to be talking that type of shit.
I agree, but at the same time, you don't know what happened behind closed doors for him to say that.
True. But, I mean, players go all the time talking about, like, if coaches or a GM or somebody else come and says shit about the players, they come up and say, oh, should have told me behind closed doors, why'd you got to go to the public like that? And then when the players do it, oh, what, now I can't say what I want to say now? Now I can't do it? It's like, nah, you got to have it fucking both ways. If the coach wants to go on national television and rip you a new one to fucking teach you a lesson, hey, he should have all the right to fucking go do that if you're going to be going on fucking Instagram Live, with Debo and saying, nah, fuck that team. I ain't going back. I won't go back. See, when you go and do shit like that, other teams go, oh, he's an ego. He's one of those guys that if it doesn't go his way, he's going to sour. We don't need a guy like that. What team is going to pick up a guy like that? That's actually relevant and it's actually wanting to win games. No one. None of them. Nobody wants that ego case. The Raiders might take a chance on him. They've had a history of taking those type of guys and failing.
I hear you, but this could be another Le'Veon situation where you don't got the full details and you only getting one side of it. Granted, like I said, he said that dumbass shit, but he said that shit for a reason, and we don't know the reason.
Okay, for one reason or not, him going off and doing that is going to fuck his chances, at least somewhat, going to another team.
Maybe.
It just doesn't look
up his
good.
Money. It might not fuck up his ability to get another team. It might just fuck up his money. Like how much money he get. They probably give him fucking bet minimum.
Probably.
Versus a decent contract. So
But that's what I'm saying. Like his first 2 years here, his first 2 years with the 49ers, he had a torn ACL. His first practice, he had a torn ACL. Didn't play that year. Didn't play the next year. 2 years he took off, basically. Free money in his contract, by the way, that he got. Third year he comes back in his 3-year contract. The year he comes back, he can't beat out the third string guy. And every time he did come in, he sucked. He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit what we were trying to do. Yeah, they're going, oh, like this is like McKinnon's fast. McKinnon's there. He ain't faster than Mostert. That's for damn sure. He ain't faster than Wilson. I wouldn't even say he's barely faster than Tevin Coleman. Like this year. Like so again, like whatever the whole thing was behind closed doors, he should have been smart with it and just handled it behind the scenes. Instead of doing what he did, because again, he can have all the feelings he wants, but if that's not made public, his money doesn't get fucked with. Another team would go, oh, hey, yeah, he's been out for a while, but hey, he might be good for us. But now that he went out and said that, it's just at a point now where teams are going to go like, oh, he hasn't played. When he did play, he sucked, and now he's talking shit. Like, who's going to want that? A guy who didn't even prove himself to be talking shit. Like, yeah, come on, man.
That sounds like a confidence thing.
You can call it confidence. I call it arrogance because that's just plain stupid. Plain old stupid. Shouldn't have gone and done that. Have your feelings, whatever. Have your feelings or whatever it is that you want to do. I'm just saying talk shit or whatever once you leave the team. Once you've found another team. Once you've found another team, then you can go off and say, oh, yeah, the fucking 49ers treated me like shit, this, and that, blah, 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 blah. You're on another team already, and then at that point, they'll use it as motivation or whatever. But to do it the way he did it, just no. And, talking about pieces of trash. We were going to talk about it last show, but I don't know why we didn't get to it. Something happened or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the conversation that we were having just got away from us. But we didn't bring it up that episode, but we're definitely fucking bringing it up this episode. I'm going to say right here now, Chad Wheeler, you're the biggest piece of shit on the fucking planet, bro. Honestly. You deserve to be in a jail cell. You deserve to be put at the front of the line, and you deserve to be put the fuck down. Because what you did to that young woman, what you said, and what you were attempting to do means that you are a psychopath of a human being and you do not belong on this planet anymore. Sorry. I saw those pictures. The description of everything that this motherfucker went and started eating cereal after he did that and said, "Oh, you're alive." Nah. People like that, bro, don't belong on this planet, dog. We don't need
This
that
is
shit.
not his first incident.
Oh, yeah, we don't need this shit.
He did this shit at USC. He punched holes in the wall with a girl and their fucking 5-month-old kid or some shit like that. In the dorm room.
This dude already has a checkered past to being a fucking lunatic.
Mm-hmm. He went undrafted because
he went undrafted, but yet he still ended up finding a fucking team and playing. See this? Okay, look. Nobody is going to take the NFL ever seriously if they keep rewarding this type of behavior. You cannot put your hands on a woman and only be given a 2 to 4 game suspension. You should be cut. I'm talking about like any person basically with a domestic violence.
Because I'm like, Wheeler got released.
Oh no, I know. I'm glad he did. He's also going to be put in jail. You know, attempted murder and everything like that. He's going to be put in jail for sure. But what I'm saying is, any domestic, especially if there's video evidence of dude punching girl or whatever in the face, or photos or whatever. That shit.
I mean, all they gotta do is just fucking draw this fool's blood. All they gotta do is draw this fool's blood, and if it's fucking medication in the system, when they're arresting him, if they're to draw this blood and make sure, like, took a vial of his blood when they're arresting him, that would have shown if he was fucking on his medication, because he got psychiatric medication he take. And his girl called and she was like, he didn't take his meds. And he been, you know what I'm saying, wilding out.
So you mean to tell me if there's one day that this dude doesn't take his medication, he's gonna kill somebody and not think twice about it? Why is this man on the streets? Like, that shit, bro, the pictures that I saw, dude, like, all the things and stuff that you sent me, that was like, it's like, bro, how are you even, like, conscious right now? How does somebody not fucking beat the shit out of him? But this is what I'm saying, like, when you have domestic disputes and stuff like this, or like the Ray Rice situation where he plain out knocked his girlfriend out in the fucking elevator. You know, they only gave him a 2-game suspension.
I mean,
Seahawks gave him another chance, knowing he's on this medication and he can basically snap at any fucking time. They still gave him a chance. But if fucking somebody smokes weed, they'll suspend him for a season.
Not anymore.
Well, I'm saying before.
Yeah, before, yeah.
Like now, okay, they made the rule you can't get in trouble for that or whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, before, it's okay, you can hit a woman, you just can't smoke weed. We'll suspend you for 2 games, but if you smoke weed, that's the whole season for your ass. That shit ain't right, bro.
Bullshit. Josh Gordon was up there in Seattle. Legal weed state. Fam, I don't think he understands. I would have been fucking on my off days. I would have came out here to Cali, found me a fucking nice little place, give me some shit, have that shit shipped legally because you in a legal state, and fucking being Bob Marley of Seattle. You got me fucked up.
It's like,
loaded,
I'm just
son.
saying, the NFL just needs to get their priorities straight, really, when it comes to disciplining in certain situations. Because when you got photos and stuff like that of a woman who got the shit kicked out of her by a dude, and he basically left her for dead, like, medication or not, a dude like that does not belong in the league, let alone on the streets. Somebody who,
hey, the NFL should take some of the toughest dudes off of the teams with the worst records and put them in a room with Wheeler to beat his ass. They got a lot of aggression. They ain't making the playoffs, and they know when they're the playoffs. Them dudes got a lot of built-up aggression and a lot of energy. They only played 16 games. They've been sitting at the crib for over a month. They chilling. They well rested. Just put them in the
Just
room.
put
Let
him in
them
a
whoop his ass.
room with a bunch of these pent up aggression people. Just have to beat the living shit out of this dude.
Matter of fact, put them in there with training camp players. Whoo, whoo. Training camp players, you got to do all the practice and no play.
Whoever
Bruh,
whoops
your
it,
ass.
whoever whoops his ass the most gets a fucking contract. A 3-year stint.
Nah,
So
they ain't
we'll
gonna
give you a
no
3-year stint.
We gonna give you a 10-day. We give you a 10-day to whoop his ass, but you guys prove us in this 10 days. You gotta prove us in those 10
We
days.
give you a 10-day contract.
Real shit. I can't give you nothing. I give you a verbal 10-day. Verbal 10-day. I can't give you nothing. Can't give you nothing.
Not even a written. Not even a written 10 days.
Verbal 10-day. Just so you can show me when you come that first day, you got to keep playing for your 10-day. It was verbal, so you got to keep coming. So the coach know the head coach.
I'll pay you for every day that you complete.
Exactly. Hand-to-hand transaction, no paperwork, because they don't need to know why you got your 10-day. They don't need to know why you got it, but you got it. So now that you got your 10-day and then you make it past your 10-day, we'll give you a real contract. And it's like you earned your contract with the 10-day. Ain't got nothing to do with the fight.
That's fucking hilarious. And then last but not least, before we end the show, fucking Brady went on and said that he thinks he can play past 45, which I'm not for it. You're probably all for it because he's going to be in Tampa the entire time. That means more Super Bowls for you.
So, no, I'm saying though, like just look at it from a football's perspective. Fuck the hatred. Any quarterback that's playing like Tom playing right now at 43, right?
Mm.
The O-line is doing a decent job. In the playoffs, they did an amazing job of keeping them upright, right?
Right.
So just think about in the draft, we strengthened that O-line. Just say hypothetically, you saw that O-lineman I sent you, right? The D3 guy that was fucking balling at Senior Bowl. Say hypothetically we get him because he's a D3 player. Bro, we get players with that kind of built-up aggression and ready to fucking go. And strengthen that O-line even more. Tom could play past 45, bro, if he stayed in Tampa. And then the players we got, they with the mindset, they young, all of them young. They all young too.
There are people who are saying that Tom Brady might be going for Blanda's record, and I think Blanda was in the league until he was 47 or 48, one of those two. And
Tom
they're
want all the
talking about
records.
doing that.
He want all the records. He said, I'm coming in here and you going to know my name. You put me in the 6th round. Oh, you going to know my name for however long. Forever. If he get Blanda's record, you going to know Tom's name forever. Ain't nobody going to do that shit. Ain't nobody going to do that shit.
Tampa Bay, they can't. Real quick, the firing of the cannons after big plays is a tradition that defines. This is from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're talking about the firing of the cannons usually after like a touchdown or something.
Yeah, we can't do it.
So it said the firing of the cannons after big plays is a tradition that defines what it means to be a Buccaneer fan and serves as a signature element of our home game experience at Raymond James Stadium. However, we also acknowledge and understand the NFL's position with regards to maintaining the integrity of a neutral site atmosphere for Super Bowl 55. While the cannons may not fire in the typical fashion, we look forward to showcasing parts of our tradition while working within the league's guidelines. All right, we got to do what we can to make it neutral, but it's not neutral. This is not neutral ground. This is probably one of the only Super Bowls, if not the only Super Bowl, that's ever had a home field advantage.
I told you this shit was going to happen at the beginning of the year.
I know you said it. I just didn't want to believe it, nor did I give a shit about it.
You owe me 20 push-ups, son.
Oh, shit, that's right. It was 20 push-ups, huh?
Yeah, you owe me 20 of them. After we lost to the Rams game, you was talking big shit. Yes, I tried to tell you.
Did I say 20 push-ups?
You did say 20 on camera too.
I did say 20.
Definitely on live. So we're not gonna do it today. We'll do it on Friday. So give you some time
we'll
to.
do it on Friday.
Hey man, you better start stretching your ass off because you're gonna look crazy.
Yep.
Tell you just stretch.
It's gonna be the worst looking set of 20 push-ups you ever seen in your fucking life. Be ready to laugh, people. Be ready to fucking laugh.
It'll be glorious. But I will say, so look, I will say this with the team we got, we're very young. We're very, very young. And we always draft good D linemen. So Ndamukong Suh, he can fall off. Not saying it's a good thing because I really don't want that, but he can fall off and William Golson can fall off. And we can get 2 players. We can draft 2 players. You know what I'm saying? We could draft 2 players to fill that role. Or I was just looking into it. I was thinking about, I was like, a good fit for J.J. Watt could be the Bucks. If we keep Ty Bowles, J.J. Watt coming to the Bucks after winning the bowl, that might be a back-to-back trip, son. And have fucking William Golson gone, so now J.J. Watt fill William Golson's spot. And you got JPP, Shaq Barrett. If the Ndamukong Suh's here or replacement, we got Vita VA and then J.J. Watt. That should be.
Are you coming down for Super Bowl?
I'm still deciding right now, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to figure it out.
All right. I wanted to do a live stream with all 3 of us here, but I mean, that can't happen.
I should know by tomorrow for sure.
All right. That's good. We'll go with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here on YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out with us every single time. Once again, thank you to Corey for chilling with us for a bit. He hung out with us for like a good 45 minutes, almost an hour.
And I couldn't get none of my shit off.
Yep, couldn't get it. Well, that's what happens when you're always on the fucking move and you don't have your Wi-Fi.
Man, I was trying to get back here because I was trying to get my. It's a long story, but fuck it.
You should try and be home before 6.
I was definitely trying to today, but it wasn't my fault. My time got pushed back.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Again, you're either always on the go, either you're taking a shit or you're on the move in the car. Either way, you're moving.
Hey man, hey, you gotta keep moving because if you stand still, you'll die. I don't remember what I got that from. Was it?
I don't know, but it's a damn good saying. If you stand still, you die. Well,
I get that from Ricky
Bobby. I must have died a good 10 to 15,000 times because I've stood still. I don't know how many times. But either way, whether that saying remains true or not, thank you guys for hanging out with us again for episode 57. Thank you, Corey, for hanging out with us. Mad Sticks got cut off somehow. He probably had some shit he had to deal with over at the house. You guys know where to find us at the JAFFO's AP on Twitter. For Native Bros Productions, go there for Alpha PvP on Twitter, PvP Sports on Instagram, for Native Bros Productions on Facebook with the group The Jaffos, where you guys can talk with us and ask us questions or any of our guest questions. Obviously, if you're already here on YouTube, you know where to find us. But if you're seeing this or hearing it on Spotify or anywhere else that you can listen to podcasts, go to YouTube for Native Bros Productions YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to remind you when we start going live or when we upload a new video, which a lot of new, or not so much new content, but updated content from past interviews and everything else like that will be put onto the channel very soon. We can't wait to get all that stuff going. We got a lot of things in the works. We got a year of the show coming up. I think the week after Super Bowl. The first episode was published on Valentine's Day, but I'm pretty sure we recorded it the day before on the 13th. But either way, the year for the All Pro Jaffos podcast is coming up soon, which holy shit, that happened pretty damn quick. So Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out. And we had 7 countries before that listened to us. Now we have 8. We're really starting to become a worldwide thing, man. I'm kind of
Who's
proud
number 8?
of it, to be honest. Who'd we get? All right, let me tell you who we got. Let me get to it. Let me show you real quick.
So while you look, people, I want to let everybody know that I'm gonna be a boastful winner. You know,
Yeah, we know.
I'm gonna be a shitty loser.
Yep, we
In
know.
this next year that's coming up, this next year of sports. I want to let you know I'm gonna just continue to remain being myself. You know, I love that you guys tune in.
Tell them where to
Thank you for tuning
find
in.
you so I can tell them what the countries are.
Oh, so yeah, you can find me on all social media platforms at Country K863. That's KOUNTRY K863. And make sure when you hit me up, you use the hashtag. Don't forget the K. Yeah, man. That's just me. Also, you can check me out on my own podcast I'm doing. I'm on 2. So you can check out Experience the Podcast. It's all one word. I did not shorten it. I was trying to figure out a shortened version, but there's other people with the things I had ideas, so I'm still working out the bugs of that. Been doing that for a while, and we're changing up things. So a lot of the same and changing up things. It's a lot less sports, a lot more Black Seinfeldish. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way I like to describe the podcast. It's the Black Seinfeld podcast. It's just podcast about nothing, but we experience everything. You know what I'm saying? So.
Sure, yes, sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have already known we had 7 countries that listened to the show. We had the United States, Ireland, Russia, Poland, Philippines, Guatemala, and Singapore. Well, as of Saturday, we can add another country to the list and welcome the beautiful people of the Republic of Lithuania. So, thank you for
Hey.
thank you for everybody in Lithuania who's listened to this. I mean, Ireland, Russia,
I want to
Poland,
know.
Lithuania,
I want to know y'all
Philippines.
opinion. Alonzo Ball going crazy.
Philippines.
LaMelo. I'm sorry, not Alonzo. LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball
Lamelo.
going
Yeah, he's the
crazy
one who
right
posted
now.
it.
Yeah,
Think
I said
since
Lonzo. Lonzo going crazy too, but LaMelo going off right now. What the hell?
well, that's another conversation for another show because he is actually doing pretty good. But yeah, so everybody who listens here in the United States, obviously, but again in Ireland, Russia, Poland, Lithuania, Philippines, Guatemala, Singapore. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will see you guys on Friday for the JAFFO picks. Go to that hashtag, do the hashtag, join the pack, and ask the JAFFOs as well. So you can let us know who your picks for Super Bowl 55 are going to be. We will come to you guys on Friday. We will see you then. Once again, episode 57 live. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, everyone, for watching. For myself, JP, for Mr. Country K, Mad Sticks, and Sunshine, the quarterback. We will see you guys on Friday. Deuces.
Aloha.